Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play another run with this new content, expansion, DLC, patch. Let's be honest, it's not a DLC. You can't call it a DLC. We could do an expert challenge, which are locked at rank 25. There's a lot of them. I don't think I'm good enough at Monster Train to do these yet, and some of them look kind of annoying. Let's just do a random. Disposable counts as Stygian main. Maybe we'll random as the Stygian main, but I'm still liking the randoms. If we get like the same we had last time, I'll re-roll it. We didn't, but we did get the same main of Melting, but we got Melting Hellhorn this time. Hallow Drippings, Fortify, Fatal Melting. Buff, debuff, Seraph. Well, on the bright side, Burnout and Armor are not buffs or debuffs, but I have no idea how this is gonna work. Deal 5 damage to an enemy unit when a Burnout unit dies. This is insanely good. I've had this before. Basically, it turns every Dreg into a Molten Imp that does 5 damage to all units. You put the Dreg out in front, it dies, oh no. The enemy units take a whole bunch of damage. We don't know if we're gonna get Rage, but we do know we have Burnout units. And I'll be honest, the Reform Champion might be kind of nice here to play all the Burnout units over and over again. We don't get the option, but I still think you go Burnout. We have 2 of the Hallowed Drippings so we can keep them alive for the early game. Harvest could be interesting, but it's only a +1, +5. And it doesn't count morsels anymore, so give me the Burnout. It's probably the strongest champion in the game if you can keep him alive for more than 3 turns, so I think you just gotta do it. And if we do this trial, we will not be able to kill minions with a torch, but I think if the pirate takes at most like 6 damage, I think we'll be fine. And the reason I say 6 is because they're only gonna do 1 damage each when they move up, so I think this is perfectly okay. And again, we should probably just ice the Dreg. You know, there's no reason to keep him alive if he can do 5 damage to everyone. Oh no, they nerfed Burnout. Yeah, by lowering his attack by 5. So you're doing 5 damage. You're doing 5 damage. You're killing him. Nothing's living. That's fantastic. And then honestly, I'm like, sure, there you go. Okay, you're all dead. Now you're dead, which is highly unfortunate, which means we like desperately need to build up a floor now. So we're probably gonna take damage just from the champion, because we got, well, I mean, Fatal Melting is really good, but we did not get our Hallow Drippings. Look at it, look at this draw. The only card we need is at the bottom of the freaking deck. What jerks. All right. There you go. At least we can give you some armor. It's an extra 10 damage per armor. You're gonna hit the pyre 4 times. For doing such a good job of killing the enemies, we just got very, garbage draw. There's not much you can do about that. We will take Purifying Cleanse. We will take. Welder Helper got buffed. 20 armor. Accumulator Flicker is a lot more powerful now. I mean, if you're not playing the Umbra, that's correct. If you're playing the Umbra, I think he's less powerful, but we could have maybe done the Accumulator, but I thought we would get better draw. I think you do take a Vent, even though the Welder Helper is interesting, but we don't care about keeping the dregs and whatnot alive. Killing support units is very helpful. We have torches, but I still think you go 1 Vent, and then you go a lady, like you always do. You always take the lady, especially when you have the Burnout Flicker. It's too powerful. But then what do? Do you upgrade units? I think we could do Hellhorn unit and then get some upgrades, but at the same time, spells to maybe make Fatal Melting better, or Purifying Cleanse Holdover could be pretty good. You know, put that on the lady and then all of a sudden she's living turn after turn. But I think we can go some unit upgrades early. And I don't like either of these units, but I guess we gotta take one. This guy will gain, he'll have 35 health, and will push the attacked unit to the back. It doesn't really help too much when the bottom floor is gonna have the Rector Flicker on it. So Resolve gain 5 armor means that after like a 10 turn combat, this guy's gonna live for quite a while. And that does help, especially if we have no other tank. So I'm gonna take Armor Guy. We could have taken the Punch Dude and then, you know, given him Quick, but I think this is still fine. I really don't like these choices though. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Give you +5, +10. I don't know, we'll make you slightly better. These are like really sub-tier upgrades though. We could make a Dreg better, but I like using the Dregs as just like a freaking magic missile. So let's Purge. Purge a Train Steward. You know, those Dregs are good AoE. I don't really want to make him stronger. I want them to die. I want them to die in one hit. I want them to have 1 HP. This doesn't matter. Even if Our Lady of the Reform dies, she's gonna give enough burnout that I don't care if these units get that much stronger. Now I hate that this does 0. Great turn for this. But the Rector can go out, the Lady can go out. Give everyone more burnout, heal you, end turn. At least a torch kills you, and we did get one. I'd like to kill you. Narninian! Thank you for the sub! Welcome! And thank you. There's no capacity here for anything else, but we'll play this. You're a bomb. Yes! Might as well play a Train Steward up there. End turn. You're all dead. All right. I guess that's okay. Boop, boop, boop. We get another unit draft. No money. Lots of units, no money. So I think we do want a molded. Dripfall, descend a unit and apply daze 1. Ooh, you can descend enemies and give them daze. And if you descend one of your own units, they'll have daze. Kind of annoying. You gotta bring molded back, I think. Then here, what do you take? Welder Helper, Hornbreak, or Fledgling Imp? I don't think we need spell damage. We have Dregs that can die and blow up. I think maybe you want Welder Helper, because you can buff the armor on a unit on another floor, target the imp with a torch or a sacrifice, mold it back, keep replaying it, get 20 armor every single time you play it. And here I think you just want Paraffin Thug. Although Paraffin Enforcer, we haven't even taken this yet. Like, we haven't won with it. If we take capacity, we can make it work. And then make the burnout units do more damage. But the problem is that I don't see this working with the burnout champion, because the burnout champion is already strong enough. Getting an extra 2 rage per turn doesn't matter. Now, if you could get 5 rage per turn with multi-strike on the Paraffin Enforcer, that's one thing, but the Paraffin Thug can just give you more cash. So I think you go Thug on this one. If we didn't have the burnout champion, I would go for the other Paraffin dude, but I don't think you need the other Paraffin dude here. And I'm calling him Paraffin Dude because I already forgot his name. Enforcer? I think it was Enforcer. Okay. I don't think we need to duplicate anything. We don't really need good spell upgrades, but I still think you get better value from the left. The lady's pretty good, but another Thug is just amusing. Holdover. I mean, a holdover Fatal Melting is pretty good, but again, we already kind of have spells that do damage. They're called Dregs and Vent. A Purifying Cleanse, holdover plus 10 magic power would be 20 health every turn, but we can reform units and we can reform the lady. So I think you go molded. We always take the molded holdover, but I think it's like the best thing you can hold over when you're playing as the Melting Remnant. So let's see what kind of garbage we get from this. Awoken Consumable. Melting Remnant Consumable. Stygian Guard Consumable. I like Melting Remnant because we are the Melting Remnant, but what Melting Remnant consumable cards are there? Reform 2 units. Apply Burnout 3. What Stygian Guard consumables are there? Gifts for a Guard, Crystalline Seeds, Awoken, Heal. There's the Heal and Swap Attack Defense. I think because we're Melting Remnant, the Melting Remnant is what we want. And there's a couple of other Melting Remnant consumable cards that might be interesting, like the one that exhausts cards in hands and makes a good draft. I don't think we need another one of these. We already have 2, and once we play our lady, we're fine. Are we gonna get another choice? We can get a second choice. Give me the Stygian. It's Crystalline Seeds. It's free, I just don't see it being helpful because we have Dregs that can do damage. So get the gold on that one. We'll get the last card. Regen 5. I actually think this is okay because we do have units that have health, like the Steelworker. But I don't think we need it because we're gonna just be bringing back our burnout units every turn. That was kind of I mean, that was 30 gold. That's what we got from that. It's not bad, but you know, we can make one good torch. So that Concealed Cavern was, do you want to make one torch good and consume? Okay. But yeah, like, I don't think we need spells damage as much because of the fact that we have this artifact. Like, all we do is we play a Dreg, and then things will die on their own. Now, unfortunately, we can't play the Paraffin Thug down here, because there's no room for the lady, but we can still play the Rector. We can play you up here. And I'm not gonna play anything else. I want these units to move up, and then I want to put a tank in front of him. So I'm not even gonna play the Dreg. Like, if we played the Dreg, then we could kill all these units, but I don't want to. I want to get the gold out of it. I want to kind of min-max this this guy a little bit. And we did get another Paraffin Thug, which is pretty good. We also got the lady, who we need. Put you here, then we get 2 kills. I think this is acceptable. And again, I don't want to put the Dreg out. We should kill a Dreg at some point so we can at least mold something back. So, like, I don't know, we'll put a Dreg up here, and we'll keep this holdover. I really want you to go there. We'll put the Imp in front. Then we get 2 kills and we get 20 more gold. I could just give you 5 armor. Will that do it? No, you're gonna die to the bomb. He's got a bomb! You're gonna die. You're all good. If I give you the armor, then you'll die to the bomb and you'll make it up. And then we can put something up here in order to tank the hit. But I do need to play the Steelworker at some point. Which means I guess I can't play it right now because there's no room for him, huh? Well, in that case, what are we drawing next? We're likely to draw a minion. ice you. Kind of didn't get much value out of the turn, but we're suffering from low capacity, like usual. I hate that you are the bomb, but if I do this, now we're getting 20 gold. Now we're not getting 20 gold here. Although, I can come real close. No, you know what? Never mind. There's 20 more gold. You'll live. 15, 50, you're dying. You're dying. Everything looks good. I don't really care if you incant and get stronger. Kind of just want to kill you. It's working very well. The gold min-maxing is functional. You're gonna take 20. I mean, if I put a train steward up here, you will die. And we'll get gold. I would rather put the dreg up there though, so that the dreg will not stack up the floor with a bit of garbage. And actually, if we put the train steward here, then we'll get more gold on the next turn, because you will kill the train steward if I put the train steward up front, because this guy's burning out in the back. Now you have 6 health, was it? Yeah, so the 5 damage from the dreg isn't gonna kill you, but the burnout or the gold guy will kill you. The gold guy will kill you. So we're getting another 40 gold in this turn. Dude, I'm so good at getting gold. Gives you 19 health. That's enough to tank another hit. Let's do it. We're gonna have to do a lot of damage to the boss here, but we reform every turn. Do I still have that reform card? I've been playing it, right? Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, like, it is still in the deck, right? No, okay, now I gotta run the math. Can I ensure that the gold guy will get the kill? I don't know. 6 damage might make it happen. Let's see. Every turn we do 75 damage, right? That sounds correct. So, 75 plus 75 is 150. Plus 75 is 225. 225 plus 55 is 280? So we're gonna get the gold? Let's go. We picked up 160 gold from that fight, I think. That's insane. Deal 5 damage, apply rage 6. Sorry, rage 7. It's one of those things where if you have a rage synergy, it's really good. If you don't, it's extra damage, but maybe you could get better value elsewhere. Spike of the Hellhorned, same thing. Like, we don't really have a rage synergy too much. I do like the Devourer. You can just put it on a floor to soak up death and then explode. Problem is, we don't really need it. We have the ability to do AoE damage to enemies, and this does a lot of damage, yes. However, it's going to take capacity on the floor, which we're already going to be playing a bunch of units. What are we going to be playing on the bottom floor? It's going to be the Rector Flicker, it's going to be the Lady, and it's going to be the Paraffin Thug. It buys us a lot of room on the other floors to play other units and other cards. So I don't think we want the Devourer. I think we just skip this. We have no multi-strike, so I don't think Dark Deal's what we want. Branded Warrior. He starts out awful slow. Demon Fiend is nice, but it's hard to play. Can we make a Demon Fiend work? If we take energy after this? No, we don't want energy. We have a lot of free cards that we're playing. Dregs, Armor, Molded, Hallowed Drippings, Purifying Cleanse. If anything, we want card draw after this, so I don't think we can make 4 energy units work. I love the Demon Fiend, you know I do. But dare I say, you just skip this as well? You could take another Lady as a tank, but I'd rather have a different type of tank. I don't know what else. Like, I guess, what's our other tank? I mean, weirdly, it's Steelworker, and then when we go Relentless, it's just bringing back the champion. I hate it. I hate it. But you need to take units. I'll take the lady. I don't like it, but I'm gonna take the lady, and we're taking capacity. We need the capacity. And I still think you need more units because we're having a bit of a unit problem. We need more hard-hitting dudes. We can go unit upgrades and another artifact down here, card removal too. I like this path. So let's go here for the extra unit and free artifact. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is also nice, but I think we want resin block. And we get another opportunity at Demon Fiend, but the Rail Beater is a nice tanky unit. We can give him armor, we can make him live. Quick would be nice on him. Strike to push units around is kind of helpful in certain situations. We'll grab him. We need to take units. And honestly, the auto reform is interesting. But once we play Molded, we're bringing back units every turn. I don't think we need auto reform. I think we just need a better champion. We need damage on this run. Like, heavy hitting damage. That's why I think we need this champion. 150 gold, enemy units appear on each floor. This is fine, because the dregs will kill everything. Sorry, just wiping some smudge off my glasses. Okay. So if we get 3 dregs, everything's dead. Oh, except for you. We got 2 dregs, and honestly, that's good enough. And weirdly enough, I think the plan is either not to play the lady, so you can vent this guy to kill him, or you play the lady behind the Rector and then you play another lady later. Because we have 2 of them in the deck, we can always play the Paraffin Thugs up here. But now you're all dead. Now you're all dead. We put the lady in the back, we're killing you. I could keep a Dreg alive, but honestly, I think they're better served dying and being reformed. There's our other lady. Paraffin Thug is gonna get a whole lot of gold. Thank you for that, Paraffin. Okay. I would like to kill you next turn with the Paraffin Thug. If we get a tanky unit, that'll be doable. So end turn. And I'm not even playing the dregs to purge them from my deck, because I actually want to draw them in the future. I want to draw them so that they can act as an exploding damage dealer. This is like perfect draw. You're gonna tank the hit. Now you're dead. You're gonna go up here. You only do 1 damage, so you're not even killing the Paraffin Thug, and if we get another Paraffin Thug next turn, we can kill you. So, this is acceptable. You know what we could do? We could also get more burnout by attacking our own lady, just as a proof of concept. Da-da-da-da-da. I had 420 gold for a second there? Damn it, I wish I had saw him. So I don't even really want to play the Rail Beater up here. I think I'd rather put him here by the Steelworker. Because, like, the Paraffin Thugs, they're just here for money. So if they get money and live, good. If they get money and die, whatever. We picked up like 160 gold from this fight, and everything's dead. What do you do? You don't do anything. You're dead. You're toast. There you go. End turn. Two ladies, who knew? I feel like I got something in my eye. That's why I keep rubbing it and smudging up my glasses. I feel like I got a hair in my eye or something. I don't know. Votavary. I don't think we need it. Crushing Demise is really good. I hate that it kills a random enemy unit, but if we kill an enemy unit that has like 180 health, it's pretty good. Hyper Blitz, hella welcome. I don't even know if this will go through, but I'm sending this from my Nintendo Switch. And the stream won't even load. Well, sorry. Stupid Nintendo Switch. Early Blade good. Yeah, the thing is that we don't need it. Like, we have Fatal Melting doing damage after the dregs die. If the dregs die, they do 5 damage to enemy units. We're facing Cleansing Seraph, which means we... what are the units in Cleansing Seraph? Sweeps, I think. I think we're going to be fighting sweep units. And, like, generic 15 damage, 5 health minions, so the dregs will be able to kill these guys very easily. Like, I don't think we need the Subsuming Blade. Although, saying that, I think buff debuff Cleansing Seraph does have 10 health tanky units. So if we can have this do at least 10 damage, we can get easy kills with it. But I still don't think we need it. Our unit, we've not had a single problem with crowds. And the only thing this really helps with are those 10 HP, 100 armor units, but they're always paired with like the 4 damage dealing sweep Ember Drain units, and I don't really care about them too much. Now, I'm still thinking of Crushing Demise. The problem is if it kills a random friendly unit that you like, it's hard to work around that. But if you just bring them back with Molded, you get a free kill every turn. So let's take Crushing Demise and see if we can make it holdover and get a free kill every turn. Why not? I think we should also take Branding Right to put armor on the Hellhorn units. That's pretty good. And again, holdover on all these cards is decent, and we have so much cash. Like, this is an insane amount of money. When you play a unit, a card is reduced to 0. When you play a spell, other spells cost less. I mean, we're playing units, and when we get molded, we're gonna mold back a unit and play it. So I think Flicker Licker is what we want. We're gonna remove units, which are gonna be Train Stewards, I think. They've been nice to tank shots for the Paraffin Thugs, but I'm just about to give the Paraffin Thugs a little bit of HP buff. So I think we can get rid of those Train Stewards safely. Ooh, ooh, ooh! A multi-strike Paraffin Thug. Yes, please. A +5, +10 Paraffin Thug. Well, I think that's good enough. And then we'll put 25 health on, like, the Rail Beater. And then we'll re-roll Large Stone. I mean, now the Paraffin Thug is like a decent damage dealer. 2 Paraffin Thugs on 1 floor, getting a lot of kills. Sounds good to me. Better burnout? Yeah, I mean, we'll give you the same upgrade, why not? Plus 25 health. Let's just make you really, really tanky. We'll purge cards. This is why we have the cash, really. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain about that at all. That was fantastic. We still have money left over, too. Armor 15. Dude, why not? Now, the sweep sucks, but all of our units can survive this easily. And I don't really care about the armor. Yeah, fight. Thin deck. I mean, the more we kill with those Paraffin Thugs, the more cash we get. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So I don't want to kill these units. I think we could kill a Dreg. If we kill a Dreg, though, This guy is gonna get a little bit of rage, but he's not killing a Paraffin Thug, because the Paraffin Thug that we have has 13 HP and like 20 or 35 HP or something like that. So you're taking 80. You're gonna live with 15 health moving up. Again, I mean, I don't want to kill you. I want the Paraffin Thugs to kill you. So let's put the lady out. She'll tank a hit. Don't even play the torch, weirdly enough. We got the good Paraffin Thug, who's now getting 2 kills. Now, unfortunately, you're living and getting away. Since I am not going to accept that, I think we're just gonna put a rail beater down instead, and no, we should use it. Well, the torch won't kill you, it's not the super torch. All right, look, these floors are gonna be messed up. I don't care. I think we're gonna be just fine. I think we're gonna be just fine. I just want as much gold as possible, essentially, and we're getting a lot of cash. So we'll play the Steel Worker and the Paraffin Thug up here just in case we need them. We don't have to, though. You know, maybe we want to hold a spot open so that we can, you know, play the Rector Flicker up here as he dies and we reform him back. The thing is, I don't think that's necessary because the other card that we added into the deck, Crushing Demise, we can just kill a unit if we ever want capacity on the floor. So you're not dying, that is unfortunate. I can bring back a Dreg that'll do, what is it, 25? 24? It'll do 24 damage, which is not enough to kill you, unfortunately. But luckily, Paraffin Thug up there is gonna get a kill. I think we'll get 2 kills, because you do 15 damage. I think we can get 2 kills from this. No, you're gonna be struck back on this turn. You're gonna be at the front. You do 15 damage, now you're dead. You have 110, so you're gonna have 40 HP. I need to do another 25 damage to you. One singular sensation, or one singular torch will kill you next turn. Actually, if I play the Welder Helper, you'll die next turn. Due to the 1 damage. So you know what? There you go. Spells are all free. We might as well fortify somebody. Kind of feel like fortifying you, honestly. There you go. I'm really working around trying to get extra kills here. That math did not work out right. You have 16 health? I must have done something bad with my my math there. What the heck happened? How do you have so little HP? Oh no, because I played the Dreg. This is exactly how I wanted it to work. Well no, because I thought I needed the 1 damage from the Imp. My math is wrong. Oh no, my math is wrong. Anyways, you're both dead. We're getting gold. You're dying, you're getting gold, you're getting gold, you're moving up, and then we'll kill you later and get some gold. Actually, I can kill you now. And we have nothing to mold back, but we still play the card. Look at this cash we have. We're freaking rolling in it. Five. We could just stack the armor up here. The next card is Crushing Demise, though. I think we're gonna play Crushing Demise up here to kill a unit, and we're gonna hope it hits the Rail Beater. Because I do want to bring back the champion next turn. What do we bring back on this turn? There's actually not much to bring back, except for Welder Helper. And if we bring back Welder Helper, it will still die at the end of this turn, so we can at least put armor on somebody. I mean, these guys are both tanky. Maybe we just, like, run the odds up here a little bit. Put armor on this guy, who's gaining 5 armor a turn, you know? Gotta find a way of killing this unit. Taking 110. We really do need to play the champion somewhere, which I think means we just have to kill a unit and then hope it hits the one in the back. If it hits the one in the front, he's not really doing that much damage anyways, but we got very lucky that it killed the one I wanted it to kill. So if we play you, I think you're just dead. Good stuff. Now are we getting a kill? Yes, we are! Man, we picked up like an extra 200 gold on that fight as well. We are so unbelievably rich, and I love it. Reform a unit and enhance it with an additional plus 10. I don't want Paraffin Thugs to die because I don't really want them to have burnout. I want them to just be able to live forever. We do have 2 of the ladies, but I kind of like having the ladies buff each other, and then we can just reform one back when one dies on the bottom floor, and then reform our champion as we move up. In fact, we could put the champion at the front so that they specifically die if we ever want to, and then just reform them back if we have reform early or something, but I don't think we need cards here. I think we just want to upgrade this with reform, but at the same time, 2 of these in the deck might actually be kind of nice. Deal damage equal to 4 times the amount of armor. We do have a bit of armor on cards. Where are we going next? We're here. Forge units or forge spells. We're probably gonna go spells, although we'll get another artifact. What units need upgrades? You. Dregs. Hey! GT Quirk, thank you for the cheer. $, $. We are freaking rich, aren't we? Trying to random consume spell in hand. We don't consume that much. What I don't like about Battering Ram is that it's expensive, but the armor is pretty good. Like, the damage is pretty good. 4 times damage. I mean, it's 80 damage. I'll take Battering Ram. I think we can make it work. Because we have 2 different units that have armor. If we put them on the same floor and just buff their armor, we can't go wrong, right? But I think we do need spell upgrades. Even before the artifact, we can get more spell upgrades in the future and then do units right before the end. But I really think we need to upgrade spells. What do we need upgraded? Lots of holdover, lots of cost reductions. Actually, we don't need cost reduction. We have Liquor Flicker. So maybe you just go unit, spell, spell? Because if we go units, we can fully upgrade our units here, and then go spell upgrade here, spell upgrade here. Remove 2 cards, gain Pyre Health, a little bit of extra cash, concealed caverns. Okay, yeah, so I think unit, spell, spell is what we want. And we have enough cash that we can, upgrade units here. Units cost -2. Or plus 4 stacks of armor each time it's applied. Yes. Because now that Resolve Armor 5 is now Resolve Armor 9. That's Armor 29. These are Armor 9, Armor 24. That's insanely good. That's insanely good. Multi-strike. Well, I mean, this is kind of exactly what I want the Paraffin Thugs for, so you know what? They're my damage dealers. They kind of are. Huh. We don't need Burnout 5 on a lady. Burnout on an imp is actually really good, because then we can play the imp anywhere and they're going to die immediately. I actually like that. The ladies just need to tank more, I think. I would like to make the steelworkers large. We'll make 1 lady tanky, then we'll reroll, see what we get. Quick. You already have plus 60 health. I don't think we want to make them quick. These are pretty bad upgrades though, but I still think we need to put upgrades on stuff. I don't like it though. Because like the steelworker's a tank. Yeah, the Steelworker's a tank. +5 doesn't really work well on him, I don't think. Well, I mean, we need to spend the money here because we're not going to be upgrading units anymore. So let's give him the health instead of the +5 damage, which is not that much. I'll make one of the ladies do an additional 5 damage. As for quick, I really don't think we need quick on anything. It actually does help on a welder helper, so we can do 6 damage before the welder helper dies. But I still think we just start purging some extra cards. And we've already purged all of our train stewards, so I suppose we'll go torch. And then, you know what? Let's save the other cash. We've already removed a lot of cards. You know, one more isn't really gonna do all that much for us. Let's wait a minute. Scourge. So the enemies that spawn at the bottom are gonna be really weak, which is nice for us. Sorry, I still feel like I got something in my eyes. Ideally, we could play, you know, our gold killing units up here, but I think what we'd prefer to do is armor 9, which is pretty good. I think what we'd prefer to do is just wipe the floor, and we'll deal with killing the frickin' guardian first, because we got to kill this guardian at some point. It's pretty good damage. Don't need it though, don't need it. Well, you know, we just do that. Because now we can put the frickin' gold units up there, and they can just be on this floor and be okay. This floor is not that good. However, we can really stack up the armor on it. I could give you a whole bunch of armor, I suppose. There you go. Now, we don't want to kill any more units as they move up. I don't mind killing the dregs. I don't want to use them as bombs when we have gold gain. I just want the other paraffin. There we go, there he is. We'll put you down. Everything's dying, we're gonna get 30 bucks. Or, sorry, 3 times 20, which is 60 bucks. Lady goes out. Again, these units move up. I don't care. I would prefer it, actually, so. This is definitely gonna be the most money I've ever collected on a run. We're gonna get that achievement 100%. Although you're not dying, which is slightly annoying, but why are you not dying? Because we're doing, well, I mean, let's be honest, that'll get the gold. So let's just do it. Then we're gonna mold something back. I think we should mold back the welder helper. Because that's kind of what I want out of the welder helper, is to keep molding him back, putting armor on this unit. These units are gaining armor, and then we can just have like an armor floor, I guess. I suppose we should have you in the front gaining the armor, but it's weird because these guys are both tanks. They should be tanking for the Paraffin Thugs, but I don't really know how to deal with that. I don't know where to put these guys. I'll figure it out. I guess I'm just kind of hoping for, you know, getting the mold and then just bringing the Rector Flicker up as we fight the final bosses, you know? That kind of makes the most sense to me. Unless we also Crushing Demise and then reform immediately to make the bottom floor better. And if we can make this holdover, that'd be amazing. But I also don't really want to Crushing Demise because all the enemies are dying anyways. How much damage are we doing? 50 plus 50 plus 10. We're doing 110. You have 105. You're dying. You're not taking any damage. I don't mind if you make it up, but I'd still rather kill you. So one Dreg will kill you. So you know what? Oh, we can't even play a Dreg there. I mean, we could Crushing Demise and bring back a Paraffin Thug. That's not what you do. You don't want to bring back your Paraffin Thugs every turn. I will play you though, just so I can bring the molded back, I guess. We need more floor capacity. That's what we need. We don't really need card draw. We don't really need energy because when we play units, everything's free anyways. We just need more floor capacity to play units. We're having a hard time playing units. I suppose we could kill these guys and bring them back and then keep molding them, but... Or we could put a Lady the Reformed up here and then put one behind them and keep them growing stronger. But, you know, we need to upgrade the card for holdover first. That's one strong imp. You're gonna get the armor! I screwed that one up. Oh well. Final wave, you're taking 590, but you're not making it. Let's be honest, you're not making it. You're gonna be absolutely, totally crushed. Also, watch this is gonna be amazing. You ready for this? You best be ready for this. We're gonna Crushing Demise. It's gonna kill a random unit. Oh no! Then we're gonna mold and mold back the unit. And now they're bigger, better, and stronger too. Then everything's free or everything's playable. So we're gonna give you armor and then do 116 damage. Fantastic. Also, there's 20 more gold. Now the real question is, can we get a kill with the Paraffin Thug floor? No, not even close. I could give you Burnout too, and that'll make you live for another hit. Or, you know what? Oh no, you're dying, except... Alright, I think we ended up doing less damage as a result of that. Look, not everything's gonna work the first time you do it, okay? However... Okay, you have 187, you're doing 10 and you're doing 15. Alright, let me think. They're doing 25 damage. Plus an additional 110. I think if we bring out this Paraffin Thug, we're gonna get more gold. No, you're gonna be dazed. You're still dead anyways though, but I messed up the math. Forgot about the daze. Oh well. That fight went perfectly fine. Considering we have like only one spell upgrade that we've taken so far, this is fantastic. I think a Formless Child is also amazing. If we can make this card endless or mold it back, it'll die, bring back a unit, it'll have 40 health, and it won't burn out. That's insane. And now what do you take? Do you take the card draw, the energy, or the capacity? We can handle draw, but I think we honestly need capacity. You know, I want to be able to mold back units as we hit the Relentless and put them higher and higher and higher to do more damage. The capacity helps for that. And we only have one holdover card, unlike the last run where we had like 4, so we're getting through the deck faster. Permafrost on... I don't know. Plus 10 magic power on Vent or Fatal Melting. Probably Fatal Melting, that way it's playable at... playable at 0 kills. Although Event means we can just play it at the end of a turn. This is interesting, because I would like Fatal Melting... No, I don't want Fatal Melting to be holdover. I was thinking about it. Nah, what do we want holdover? Branding Right. Battering Ram. Crushing Demise. We can make the Vent do an additional 10 damage. Why not? And then we can make Fatal Melting cheaper. Battering Ram being more playable is nice, but again, we can make spells free by playing minions. So let's make the spells cheaper that we can make spells once, we can play it, and then have a 2 or 3 cost spell in hand that's going to be free. That's kind of my thinking. So make a Fatal Melting slightly cheaper. We will permafrost something. We might as well permafrost the heavy damage card, just in case we can't play it. We have the money. Remove Consume. Nothing here warrants this. Add Consume. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. I mean, honestly, a free Crushing Demise is pretty good with the mold in it. Now, we still want Holdover on this, which is annoying. That we didn't get it, but maybe we'll get it later. Restore Pyre health, enhance your Pyre with +3. I don't like these cards. I'm just gonna say it, I don't like these cards. Also, we only have 2 combats remaining, so at most, with 3 energy, we're only gonna get 12 Pyre health. And the Pyre damage doesn't really matter, you know, as long as you're playing your run correctly, and if you take that card, you're just wasting 1 draw, really. So, what do we get rid of here? I think you get rid of 2 dregs, honestly. The dregs are nice as explosives, but once we play them, we mold them back. Obviously. Dun 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 dun. +8 really doesn't matter. It only matters really on the Ember Drain units, and the Steel Wings are gonna have a lot of armor, and they're gonna be tough to punch through. Let's think. 3 units per floor means a floor is going to have an additional 24 damage. The thing is, we play armor, and the armor can keep units alive. I really think, I do think we can handle this. Problem is damage. Also, these guys have 15 health, not 10 health. That's had that wrong. But doing enough damage to kill them is going to be a problem. Unless we take our knockback unit and then we knock the Steel Wings back and then focus on the Pyre Wings and their sweep. But here's the thing. If we don't take the trial, we might get cash out of the fight anyways, but I want more cash, and I think we can survive. And our champion is going to get 1 kill every single turn anyways. I think we do it. I really do. I think we do it. We have 2 cards that can kill enemy units. We have cards that do a lot of damage. I think we can make it work. It's gonna be awkward with the Ember Drain, but immediately you love Crushing Demise. I think we just want you to be a super tank and gain armor every turn. And also kill the Gold Goblin. Okay, 2 garbage units, who cares? We don't reform, so this is not the time for Crushing Demise. So we're just gonna play the lady. I could play the Paraffin Thug. 6, 7, 8, 9, and it would get 2 kills. Yeah. It would get exactly 2 kills. So let's just do that. Instead of playing the other lady there, maybe we'll play a lady. Maybe we won't even play the lady. Maybe we'll play the lady up here as a tank. I don't know. I think we will kill this Dreg just so that we can get a... And I'll consume the torch as well. Just so that we can get a mold unit without having to wait. Okay, this is just fine. You will live if I play this on you, so I don't mind this. You're gonna live with 1 HP anyways, that's okay. Play the Dreg, and let it blow up. We're gonna have no energy next turn, so we're really hoping for particularly good cards and whatnot, but... Oh, we can't kill you on this turn, huh? Well, if we can't kill you on this turn, then I think we need to set up to kill you later. It's gonna be something like this. Taking 55. We can't do 95 damage. We can do 85. A torch will do it. A vent, but we already drew the vent. Like a consume torch would do it. Not having any energy does suck, and you're gonna make it up. And you're gonna die to that guy at least, which is fine. Armor 9. Oh, you're killing everything just by dying. Oh, that's fantastic. 2 armor will keep you alive when the garbage man shows up again. So maybe we'll do this. Ember Drain is gonna stack up. Yeah, essentially just don't have any energy ever now. You're dead before you hit. However, I think you do bring back the lady. The problem is we're gonna have very little, we're gonna have 0 energy next turn, but with the molded, we can at least still bring back molded cards. And we're still gonna get a kill on you next turn and get gold. You're gonna make it up, but hopefully, I mean, we are, actually, we're not gonna have the energy for these unless we play units, but we can play a unit every turn with molded now. Okay, yeah. So we'll bring back the lady. I think we will just torch you so we don't lose, what, 4 Ember? What does that matter, really? I don't know. If we can do just a little bit more damage, we can kill you. We can play this for 10, which might be enough, actually. It will. We'll do 35 extra damage to you, which is very important because you gotta go at some point. What are we gonna mold back? Dregs only, huh? We're only gonna have 1 energy next turn. We need to bring back a Dreg so we can actually play other cards, though. So let's start here. Let's play the Vent for, well, no, we can play the Vent for extra energy if we have any. So let's get the Dreg out. We actually want, the Dreg's not gonna live, but it is gonna make a card free and do 5 damage. So you know what? You might as well tank the first hit. Welder Helper. Welder Helper can make the Dreg live. Doesn't really help us that much. I'd rather just give you more armor as like our back tank, or give you armor as our front tank. Now we have Battering Ram, which does nothing. Should have thought about that a little bit. If we played it up here, we could have done enough damage to kill this minion. But we can save it for next turn and then ICU. It'll do 144. Yeah, that's enough to kill you. So we're gonna have 1 energy next turn, but this card is gonna stay free until we want to play it. You're dead. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Like I don't want to change anything, but I know we could improve upon this if we wanted to. We could improve upon this by killing our own units and molding them back, and maybe getting kills with Paraffin Thug. Although he could still be getting a kill. I don't know. If I wanted to, I could try to make it so that you live to make it up here, and then Paraffin Thug can kill you. Well, that didn't work as well as I would like. Let's get the Rector Flicker back out here. You're still dead. All right, perfect. All right. Big Breaker, you have a good night. Thanks for being here. So that went just fine. We took no pyre damage. We had to do a lot of thinking on the turns, but you know, we knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing with the cards that we had and the risks that we were taking. I don't think we need a third one because I want to make 1 holdover to begin with. Reforming 2 random units could be nice, but I don't want my units to die that often, except for Formless Child. Trigger Extinguish without killing it could be good on Formless Child, but we would have to make it holdover. I mean, that just seems pretty good, right? It's a good freeze target. If you play it on a burnout unit, it does 5 damage to all enemies. I think this is multi-purpose. Let's grab it. And I think another branding right is totally cool, just for armor gain. You know, put the armor on the 60 health minion, play it 12 times. That's 300 armor, it's pretty good. And we are gonna go spell upgrades. We have, officially, for the first time ever, 1,000 gold! What the hell? Also, this is exactly what I want. This is perfect. Ooh, no, we want that to be frozen. We want this to be holdover. I had to think about it for a minute. Plus 10 on the other, like, a 20 damage vent is pretty good. I don't think we need it. A purifying cleanse? Nah, give me the fatal melting that can actually do some damage. Spell cheaper. Give me the cheap branding right. Bad rolls there, we want frozen, but we didn't get it. Conserve energy, totally works. Extinguish armor, totally works. And then, instead of getting more artifacts, I think we will just do some extra upgrading. Like, and also, I haven't even thought about this, but buff, debuff Seraph doesn't really affect us that much. We don't buff or debuff. But we could reroll and get another artifact potentially, and then spend the rest of our cash here. You know what? I actually like that. Just in case we get something good. Friendly units enter with armor 5, which is actually armor 9. We don't need it though. So we'll remove 2 cards, or we'll upgrade 2 cards and then do removal. We'll have exactly enough cash. Plus 10 magic power on Purifying Cleanse for the heal is okay. Vent, I don't think we need the damage on the vent, but a 20 damage spell is still pretty good. We don't need Purifying Cleanse because we're bringing units back to from the death anyways. With our holdover, we'll make the other branding right cheaper. And remove 1 final card, which I think will be a Hallowed Drippings. We actually don't need these. The dregs are better because they're damage in an AoE, but these Hallowed Drippings, we get enough burnout, and we're gonna be playing 2 Ladies of the Reformed and our champion on the same floor anyways. I think we're okay. So we don't really have our, like, the secondary combo that I wanted to do, which is Formless Child to bring back units, but we can still put Formless Child out here and kill it after units die, our units. So immediately I'm like, let's kill Paraffin Thug and bring it back next turn with plus 40 attack. No, wait. No, I don't have the energy. No, we will, because I'll be playing units. Okay, you play Paraffin Thug, watch this. It made the exact card free that I wanted. Now we can actually get it better. We can get it better. We can improve the chances of killing the Darkwing by doing this. It worked. And then you put the Formless Child out there. It's gonna bring back 2 units. I wonder what it's gonna bring back. Well, it's actually gonna bring back 1 unit. Look at this Paraffin Thug. He's so beefy. And then when we get mold, we're just gonna mold back that guy over and over again, and he's just gonna bring back all of our minions, and they're gonna have infinite health. I love it. So we need a tank. We're gonna kill all of these units, might as well do it now. Love it. Let's take our Paraffin Thugs and put them out. Dude, honestly, I'm of the opinion that we kill the Paraffin Thugs more. Let's leave you up here as like a secondary, but then let's put the Paraffin Thug out here. No, we gotta put you up here. I hate to say it. We'll kill you later. We're gonna lose a lot of energy on this turn, which does suck, but... Alright. I'll find a way of killing those Paraffin Thugs, and we'll bring them back. But we need to get the molded first before we really worry about it. Crushing Demise is a great card, though. You love to see it. Let's just kill one of these big boys. Well... No, we want to do it like this. We want to keep these paraffin thugs getting stronger. Now, I should have thought about my energy consumption there. We could have played the other unit and been safe. I kind of messed it up a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If we play the lady, we're going to have no energy next turn. I don't care. I really don't. I don't want to kill the champion without having the molded in hand. That's like the only thing I don't want to have happen. Looks like you're gonna make it up to the pyre, which does suck a little bit. Nah, let's kill you. Our units are taking a long time to get out, but it's intentional. There's the molded. Okay, so what do? You bring out the molded. You bring out the formless child. Oh, hey, look, it's the formless child. You play the formless child, you kill a unit. Oh, hey, look at this, you get a paraffin thug. It's now a 125 times 2 unit. Are you kidding me? So then what do? Well, you can play the welder helper and then do 176 damage to this guy. Now he's dead. You might as well play the rail beater and the paraffin thug because he's 250 damage. And then, oh, hey, look, units. Well, I think what we're gonna do is bring back the formless child. Formless child is gonna tank a hit. When it dies, it's going to bring back a good unit. Honestly, like, since they're all dying already, we killed the imp, perfect. Might as well give you the armor. You're the one I want to live. So now we have a 59 damage dreg. Not really what I'm looking for, but that's okay. And then we get Intent on Death, which is exactly the card I wanted. Because we're gonna bring back Formless Child. We're gonna play Formless Child. Weirdly enough, I think you do it at the top. So you can kill it twice on this turn. Then you Intent on Deathing it. It gives you a unit. You Crushing Demise, you get another unit. Another 59 damage dreg, lovely. You gotta find a place to play these freaking units. We'll give you armor. We'll put a 59 damage dreg there, and we'll put a 59 damage dreg here, I guess, and then torch you. End turn. We have 7 energy. I don't want to play that dreg. It's final wave. I feel like I've just gotten started. We have 2 Crushing Demises. It's fantastic. But we know what we're looking to draw here. Mold, Formless Child. Formless Child, Crushing Demise. We get Welder Helper, who's a 1066. I don't want to kill the champion, so I'm gonna put you up here. And you know, I'm gonna reform a unit back next turn anyways. Might as well just kill a unit. The problem is that it has a chance of bringing back the dregs. And also next turn we have a chance of bringing back not very good units, but I still think you do it. Just to build up strong ass units. That 59 damage drag is doing 1/3 of the damage of the champion. I love it. All right, you're taking 250. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Now I hope we get good draw from this Formless Child. I know we could bring back the Rector Flicker, but this is just too funny. Okay, not what I'm looking for, but that's what the Steelworker is for. Buff him up. You're taking 1200 damage. There's another 70. Now, do you put it all on the line for one? Oh, yes, you do. With the Intent on Death, I think you just bring back the Formless Child and you kill it twice. What do we get? What do we get? The ultimate RNG. Steelworker, 6550. Dreg, 1093. Not really what I was looking for, however, Yeah, we're dead. I count that one as a victory though, because that was a lot of fun, and we rolled the bones on that one. But the combination totally works. You know, you can bring back units as long as they die early, and then get yourself extremely high damage units. I count that one as a victory because we could have won. We could have just brought back the champion on both floors and totally iced the boss. Not even a concern. I wanted to let Formless Child get gilded by being the card that won the run. That was still a lot of fun. I am curious though, do we have a 25 victory as that combination? We did. We already had the 25 victory, so I really do not mind throwing it just to see what luck we could get from that. We did lose our win streak. I don't care either. But that was a really good run. We had a lot of good relics and good cards, and I suppose if we had not killed our other units, we could have just kept killing like the Paraffin Thugs over and over again and only brought them back. I think that would have been pretty cool with the Formless Child trying to make it work such that we could just get units with plus 40 attack turn after turn after turn. But the targeted molding is better. You're not going to tell me that the targeted molding is not, or is worse. It would have been better. But, you know, the first kill was fantastic because we got a 75-75 Paraffin Thug. We should have just kept killing him over and over again and trying to bring him back. Oh well, still had a lot of fun with that run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.